Yeah, we got our good old friend Kwebbelkop on the show tonight. How
What's
are the viral fears in your land, Kwebbelkop? Because I know you're back home. You're not in good old Canada these days.
Where are you
No.
exactly, by the way?
I'm in Amsterdam, the
Okay.
Netherlands. Yeah.
And
How bad is it?
Hmm?
It's bad here, guys. If you walk on the street next to someone, you'll get yelled at. I've
Really?
not left the house for a week. Everything is closed. You could just go to the grocery store. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Scary-
pretty much
scary
same thing.
times.
Same thing in my state. As of yesterday, because Governor Kent found out yesterday that the coronavirus can be spread by people who are still asymptomatic. He was like, "Hey, I found out yesterday in the last 24 hours that they can spread this thing even when they're not sick."
That is
Can,
baffling.
can you guys believe it? Wow. Based
Hot
on
off
this
the
information,
presses.
we're
I
locking
learned-
it down.
I learned
We're
from
locking it
him.
down.
I just learned that now. I can't believe you guys are all acting like
We've
you
been
knew.
talking about it on the show.
Wait, what? No.
I've
Yeah,
known for over a month. Governor
So,
of Georgia
guys,
didn't know.
He didn't
No.
Can I
know.
break the news here?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I might actually have corona.
Really?
Uh-oh.
What makes you say that?
So, I about 2 weeks ago, everything got shut down over here. And I had a few dinners planned, with some
Mhm.
business people, and business partner / friend of mine. He said, "Well, hey, unfortunately, we can't go for dinner anymore, but I could still come to your place." And I was like, "All right, sure, why not?" And he told me, he's like, "Well, I am a little bit sick though." So first thing I said was, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." Go to the doctor, get it checked. And he goes, "Yeah, I went to the doctor. The doctor said it was fine." So I was like, "So you're sure you don't have corona?" He's like, "Yeah, the doctor said I don't have corona." So I was like, "All right, sounds good." He came over, and everything looked fine. And he starts coughing a little bit. I'm like, this is fine, this is fine. And he's about to leave, and he goes, "Hey, do you by any chance have any paracetamol?" So I'm like, "Whoa."
What is
What
that?
do you mean? Pain meds. Well, what do
Oh,
you call
okay.
them? Like Tylenol. Do you have any
Oh, okay.
Tylenol?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right? So I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Here, take it." And he's like, "I gotta go home. I feel so sick."
Why didn't you let him into your home?
And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm like glowing up over here." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, you gotta leave." And he leaves, and we text a little bit after. Turns out he had a fever when he came over. Okay.
Mhm.
And he had a fever for a total 4 days straight, coughing, laying in bed, trouble breathing.
What the fuck?
And then
Trouble
This
breathing?
bitch had the Rona, and he gave it
a
to you.
few days later, my throat starts hurting.
Stay close to your mic.
Yeah.
My throat starts hurting. Sorry. My throat starts hurting. And I'm like, okay, who did I see in the past few days? Like nobody besides this guy, right? So I hit him up, and he's like, I'm like, "You told me you were tested, right, for corona?" He's like, "Oh, yeah. I went to the doctor, and they told me my fever wasn't high enough, so they just send me home." And I'm like, "And where are you from, by the way?" And he goes, and he says that the location, which is like the hot spot for corona in my country. So I'm like, okay, everything's locked up. Nobody's coming in anymore. I'm staying indoors for the next 4 weeks. I'm getting people to do my groceries for me. I haven't not left my house.
How many days ago was this? Now.
So this was about a week to a week and a half ago.
Okay, so like they're saying, most people get it within the first 2 weeks
Yeah.
of being exposed. Are you don't sound like you're sick right now?
No, so I'm finally like yesterday I was like dead. I was just in bed all day, and then today I took the day off. I'm feeling much better already. So I hope it's gonna be gone, but who knows?
Huh. Man, I can't believe as soon as some bitch starts coughing in my house, I'm taking a mask and just like escorting them out the door. Like no, you're not doing that. I don't even like it. Probably doesn't. I was reading something that it can survive for like 25 hours on cardboard or maybe it was even more
Yeah.
than that, 72 hours.
Yeah, I let my Amazon packages
Lord.
sit for like 2 days before I
Yeah.
opened them.
That
Do
crossed
it.
my
Good
mind,
job.
and I was like, "Am I being retarded?" And I
Clean
decided
your
I was,
groceries,
but-
guys. Clean your groceries.
We are doing all of those things. Yeah.
Okay,
Our milk
good.
gets delivered. Jackie hits it with Clorox wipes. An Amazon box
Yes.
comes. It marinates for a day outside before we
Yeah,
bring it
yeah,
in.
yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
told that on steel it lasts a really long time. And
3 days.
Mhm.
are you hearing
Up to
3?
3 days.
I heard.
You know,
I heard
nobody
more, but
knows.
I don't know.
I've heard 3 days and 30 days and 8 days and a week. And
I've heard 7 and 9. And again,
It's
you know, I don't
plastic.
know anything, right? Like it. And I talked to Devin DeBeast, the guy we play Tarkov with.
yeah.
Did you know he had a degree in biology?
Yeah, smart guy.
See, that didn't come across to me. I'm just kidding.
Oh, don't kill the joke with that. No, he seems like a real dum-dum.
So, but anyway, he was explaining that like why Corona would last longer on metal than cardboard and stuff, and it made perfect sense to him. I don't know anything, but yeah. So on different surfaces, different lifetimes. That's all.
Yeah. He's got a beautiful voice too. Educated, melodic. He's multi-talented. Check out his stream zone over there. Devin the Beast.
Hey, we passed 1 million confirmed global cases. So round
Yes.
of applause for
Yeah.
for
I hate
the
to break
world.
this to everyone here,
Yes.
but we passed that number like 2 months ago. China's fucking lying, bro. China's
Oh,
Not just
fucking
China.
lying.
Not just China, though. It's like, these are confirmed cases.
Yes.
Like, there's a lot more cases
Right.
than the confirmed number.
Hell, why would China lie? They're not. They're on the other side of the bell curve.
No,
it,
they're not.
It appears that as soon as the Western journalists left, they might have been the problem all along. Everything got better.
It is funny how like they didn't even. If I were Xi Jinping, I would have been like, guys, we can't go from 15,000 new cases a day down to 37 new cases a day. How about over the next month or so we walk it back? Oh, now there's only 13,000 new. Now there's only 10,000. No, they jumped like over the course of 2 days from like getting
Guys,
30,000 new people to 7.
Stop worrying about China. Start worrying about your own country.
Oh, we're fucked.
It'll be 2 weeks, and it'll be 1 million in the U.S. alone.
Are you aware that over the last couple of months, 21 million cellular customers have vanished in China? Their subscriptions
see
have not
something
been
about that.
renewed.
Yeah, what?
21 million.
That's pretty
At the
interesting.
risk of the wrath, I read that too, but I only read the headline. Is the source reliable on that?
Yeah, here you go.
Is
I
it
saw it from multiple places. I didn't really look into it though.
rcwireless.com? I just don't know. Like I don't know if that's true or if that's flat Earth stuff.
Because of the
I mean,
that's
it's
what we're
also on,
bringing on the flat
regardless.
Earth.
Wash
it's on
your hands, guys.
economictimes.com. It's on telecom.com.
I guess it's
yeah,
true.
it's-
I don't know. I've never
China
heard of any of
really-
those places. Like I want it to be from a place that at least supposedly vets their news. You know, the news sources that we've heard of.
Unfortunately, the people who vet their news are employed by the Chinese. So
That's probably true. yeah. I don't
you
know.
know, sweep that under the rug.
Dude, you like there are genuinely Chinese bots out there on like social media that were like, remember when Trump was doing the China virus or whatever it was, and like there were like legit Chinese bots that were programmed to like search out certain keywords. I tweeted something like a week or so ago, like, oh, if you believe you're a fucking retard, if you believe China's official numbers, and an account responded to me with like a boilerplate response in Chinese.
Did you translate it?
I clicked translate and it was like, you are full of shame for this or something like that.
He got me.
He
Damn it.
knows me.
All
There
right.
goes your Chinese
Never
credit
mind.
score.
Never mind. Yeah, my
Completely
China credit
discredited you with that one.
scores- I was, he memed on me hard. I felt bad for not believing the official
Sorry,
Communist
comrade.
Party of
not
China
today.
government.
And the thing
Yeah.
I keep saying about everyone getting it and just developing an immunity to it so it's not as bad the next time around, I'm finding you convince me I'm crazy sometimes, but every time I look into it, that becomes the truth. And when I talk to people who aren't you, they also have that same impression. So I'm still stuck
When I
there.
talk to people who aren't you.